So you've made it to part 2. In part 1, we discussed that your resume is the reason you can't find a job. We all go through it. We went over the heading and we went over the professional summary. If you missed part 1, click the link that just popped up and check it out. In part 2, we will continue to build on your resume so that you stand out and never struggle to find a job again. Stay tuned to the end where I'm going to provide you with a complete resume you can mimic. Okay, so this is one of my favorite parts of the resume because it's where you can really shine, and that's the qualifications section. The qualifications section should include the specific points from the job's qualifications list. So what I recommend is that you copy those over into your resume. The entire phrase. You want to make sure that you stand out. So why do you do this? Because it allows you to align directly with what they're looking for, and the ATS, or the Applicant Tracking System, will pick up those keywords that are found in the job description, and it's going to highlight them. And it should also include 1 to 2 accomplishments related to the qualification. So for example, when you're ready to list your accomplishments, you want to pay attention to the type of accomplishments that you're listing. Your accomplishments should not be generic, and it shouldn't merely state what you worked on, okay? They should be measurable accomplishments. Measurable accomplishments use numbers to show how you made a difference at your job. One accomplishment should focus on a time metric. So that's days, hours, weeks, months, years. And the other should focus on a percentage. And that'll give you a well-rounded view of your impact. This approach not only matches the job description, but also makes your experience clear, measurable, and relevant. So for example, if the qualification is proficiency in customer service software and CRM systems, resolved customer inquiries on first contact within an average response time of under 2 hours, consistently meeting or exceeding target goals. Under 2 hours is your time metric. Or you might also write improved case closure rate by 25% through the effective use of CRM tools. The 25% is your percentage metric. Okay, so we talked about the qualification section, which had the accomplishments. Now we're going to look into the work experience. This section is where you can really showcase what you've done in your previous roles. Each position should have 2 or 3 sentences describing your main responsibilities and achievements. First, each sentence focuses on a specific skill or result, and that tells the recruiter exactly what you did and how well you did it and why it matters. So instead of saying, provided customer service over the phone, you'd say, managed a high volume of customer inquiries daily, resolving issues efficiently to meet a 95% satisfaction rate. It's all about highlighting specific responsibilities and achievements that show you know the job inside and out. Also, consider using bold formatting here for job titles or specific responsibilities. This subtle emphasis when you use bold formatting, it makes it easier for the recruiter to scan and helps the critical parts of your resume pop out. So finally, we get to the education section. Keep this part simple, you guys. Just list the type of degree, the name of the school, and city and state. If you have specific certifications, you can list them here as well if they apply to the job that you're applying for. If you've been out of school for a while, don't worry about listing graduation years. They're not crucial here. I would honestly recommend not including your graduation year at all because it can age you out of consideration. And I can talk about that in a future video if you like. Unfortunately, companies and recruiters find ways to discriminate, and age is one of them. Now, before we wrap up, let me quickly mention why layout and bolding matters. The way you structure your resume, you guys, what you choose to bold, how you break up sections, it's all about guiding the reader's eye. You want the recruiter's attention to flow naturally from the summary to your skills, to your experience, and so on. Strategically bolding certain areas like your job titles or specific qualifications, the spacing and font size of your sections, that can all make the resume easier to skim through while still leaving an impression. And there you have it, a resume structure that's not only optimized for the ATS or the Applicant Tracking System, but one that also makes a strong impression on human recruiters. I've left a link in the description to get you a free resume template you can just plug in your information to. If you try this resume setup, you guys, come back and tell me how it worked for you. Also, I think you'll find the video that just popped up useful. It'll give you more tips and insight into living a life of purpose and excitement. Thank you guys for watching, and best of luck in your job search.